Yesterday, I was walking with my dog. When I was walking, just a simple redirection from our normal route. And God was like, walk a little further up the block. And I'm like, I don't want to go that way. But I felt that nudge, so I did. And further up, um, and mind you, today is garbage day. So yesterday, people are putting things out that they want to get rid of. And so as I walked further up, I saw a cherry wood, um, I guess, side table, minimal wear. And the thing is, I was thinking of my nephew, one of my nephews, and I was like, this would fit in their room. So I called and just to get some feedback, and I picked it up, just in case. And just by doing that, come to find out when I get back from this walk that there was actually a perfect use for the table, because most likely there's a good chance that the person I was thinking about, they probably may not like the style. So I'm like, all right, well, it's still good. You just need to tighten the legs. And so my parents, they looked at it and they're like, I asked them, if it doesn't go in their room, what can it be used for? And they were like, my mom, she was like, well, if they don't want it, it could go to the church. And they're like, no, the church needs a new table in order to put the sound system and the receiver on it, because what is being used right now, it's very low. So I'm like, oh wow, that's perfect. And the moral of the story is, listen to God when he tells you to go on a walk. But all jokes aside, God, he answers prayers in ways that we don't expect, and at the timing we don't expect it. That's something that my parents have been speaking about. They've been discussing that the church needs something. They did the work. They looked around, looked online, trying to see if they find anything. And with the prices out there at this time, it's not working out. But who would have known, just by listening to God and going on a simple walk with my dog and just slightly going on a different route, being led by Holy Spirit, hey, just go a little further up. And I'm like, I could have turned around and kept going the way I was going, but I decided, oh, well, might as well. Let's see what we got out here. Because you'd be surprised the areas nearby, what they be throwing out. And you're like, wow, it's not even ready for the garbage. And God, he provides in mysterious ways, not even knowing that that's one of the ways that he would provide for the church. And so if you feel that the prayers you've been praying haven't been heard by God, that God hasn't been answering according to your timing, just like this answered petition, this answered prayer, where the work was done, research was done, they tried to do what they can in order to see, okay, so how can we go about this? But God's ways, they confound the wise. We can rely on our own wisdom, and at times God is like, you know what, I just want to show off a little bit. Let me just redirect you, and you might end up getting something, like in this case, for free if you just wait on God. So yeah, I thought that was good, and I felt led to share that today. So if you're waiting on God to answer your prayers, keep praying, but also listen when he nudges you, when he leads you to do something that is outside of your routine, outside of the norm, because that could be the exact moment that you've been waiting for and you don't even realize it, and you can miss that appointment. those divine appointments that God sets up for us requires faith, requires going outside of our comfort zone, and requires risk. But most importantly, obedience. So obey God. God bless you.